Hi, welcome in. 31. When stars die. Again Jesus cried out in a loud voice. Then he died. Then the curtain in the temple split into two pieces. Matthew 27, verse 50 to 51. Stars are born and they also die. We usually think of dying as an ugly thing, but when a star dies, it is actually quite beautiful. Stars are basically big balls of gas. When the gas burns up, the star dies. Smaller stars shrink and become white dwarfs. Eventually, they stop shining completely and become black dwarfs. Bigger stars produce iron as they burn. The iron soaks up the star's energy like a sponge until it explodes into a supernova, a stunningly beautiful thing to see. When Jesus died on the cross, the suffering of his death would have been the most horrible thing to see, and the most beautiful. Beautiful? How could Jesus' death be beautiful? It was beautiful because of the reason he did it. Jesus chose to die so we could be saved from our sins. Jesus, the shining star of heaven, died in a supernova of grace, so great that the temple curtain was torn in two. The curtain that separated the people from God was torn from top to bottom because God reached down from heaven and ripped it in two. And because Jesus died, you and I can stand in front of God with all our sins washed away by the holiness of Jesus. And you and I, and all who choose to follow him, will spend eternity in heaven with him. Now that is truly beautiful. Jesus, thank you for suffering on the cross because of my sins. It's hard to believe you did that for me. Thank you for your beautiful gift. Help me live each day as a praise to you. Be amazed. Before Jesus died on the cross, the temple curtain separated the people from the Holy of Holies, which is where the presence of God was. Because the people were sinful, they could not be in the presence of God. Only once a year could the high priest go behind the curtain, but only after lots of special cleansing and sacrifices were done to atone for or pay for the people's sins. Scholars believe the curtain was 60 feet high, 30 feet wide, and as much as 4 inches thick, a curtain only God could tear in two.